Hi friends, I'm not a cricket expert, but I'm watching cricket for about more than 40 years. From my childhood, I kept on watching almost all the cricket matches, irrespective of any formats. It might be a one day test match or a T20 match. Recently, the concluded India vs England test match was one of the best matches I have ever seen in my life. It is a heartbreaking end, for the Indians especially. But at the same time, first of all, I would like to convey my wishes to the English team, especially to the skipper Ben Stokes. His effort was, I don't know, it is exemplary. His effort was absolutely spot on. How many overs he bowled on the fifth day continuously, one after another, and he stood, and the mainly the success of the test, because of Ben Stokes' effort, I think, and of course by other team members as well. But in Indian point of view, in the test matches, India is slightly a better team than England in terms of bowling and of course batting as well equally. But what I am trying to see here is how we lost the match. When we are in a great position, I believe I would like to spot a few mistakes which India made in the past 3 days. First thing, I think KL Rahul's the catch. He missed the catch of Jamie Smith in an important time, but part and parcel of any sports that you can miss a catch, But that one cost almost about at least 60 to 100 runs extra in the first innings for England. And the next one, it is a very blunder mistake of Pants run out. I believe only about 2 balls left for the tea or lunch. I'm not really sure. But Rahul were in a hurry to get this his 100 century. So at the time, the run out actually the main blunder mistake India made, especially in the losing side, after making such a big mistake. Why would they want to take that run? They're playing at the highest level. Still, you have time left. Almost 2.5 days left over. But that mistake is a huge mistake. And the third one, what I believe that the end of fourth day, India were in a great position of just need only about 192 runs, which is very simple. But India's the team's body language, wasn't very good at the time. If you see, okay, I can understand the pressure, because Lord's ground on the especially the Lord's ground on the fifth day will be very difficult, because uneven bounce and ball will not come to the bat as easy as we expect, But what happened on the fourth day? We have lost 3 wickets, mainly SSV Jaiswal, then Karun Nair, and Gill. I really surprised when Gill came to bat out. I couldn't see his usual smile. He was in stress, he was really stressed, and at least, we try to pretend that, we are smiling and we are taking it easy, and in between the balls, the two players can go and speak with each other, but nothing happened at that time. And Gill's face was very tight, and even Rahul's face was very tight, and we were showing our weakness, to the English team. So they exploded, they utilized our pressure in a best way possible. But after the third wicket, I was really wondering that why Akashdeep actually came down to bat, especially when about 4.5 overs left. It quite surprised me, because I believe that if I was a coach or a captain, then probably I might have sent Washington Sundar or Nitish Reddy. In that case, okay, Akashdeep came down for some reason, because he was batting well in Australia Test series. So they believed him that he can defend a few balls. But the main mistake, Rahul actually didn't take the strike, and he was taking single, and he given the strike to Akash, which I couldn't believe it, because that already we have lost about 3 important wickets. Then in that stage, Rahul should take the strike, and he should actually defend the ball. Instead of doing that, what he has done, he just each and every ball, every over in the start of the over, he used to take a single, then he left the strike to Akash, which I couldn't believe it. Really, it was a big mistake, and it shouldn't be in such a way. I think the important factor for England win is the reason is Indian team. I believe. On the third day, end of third day, when Crawley came to the batting, opened the batting, there was a banter. Actually, because he didn't want to bat for 2 overs because he knows he might have lost his wicket. So he did a tactic of wasting the time. Okay, it might be a dirty tactic. Okay, technically speaking, but that the same thing happened in a T20 match when we played against South Africa by Rishabh Pant. I believe when Klaasen was batting in the highest level, so he wanted to change the momentum. So at the time, I believe Pant pretended to be like, he was suffering an injury, and he called a physio. He was wasting a bit of time. Then after the next ball, I believe the Klaasen, he lost his wicket. Okay, so every team, they shouldn't do such a dirty tactics. But in the test match, in the last over, it used to happen. But India, they went on to, they actually crossed the limit. They crossed the limit, and they sledging the player to an unwanted level. It wasn't very happy to see such a kind of attitude from Indians, especially on that moment. And the next day in the morning, when Siraj got the wicket of Beddecut, Siraj's attitude and gesture, and hitting the shoulder to shoulder, was really unnecessary. I believe he should not do such things. So what happened? Actually, if you see the first 2 matches, England team were playing very quietly, and I didn't see any sort of sledges. Hardly. It was a very quiet match. But what happened? And this kind of things, end of third day, what the Indians has done to the English batsman, and next day morning, what Siraj has done to Ben Tuckett, actually it woken up their innocence. Obviously, if you are a captain, if you are an opponent captain, when the opponent is going to cross the limit, when they cross their limit in my own backyard, because we are playing the cricket in England. So Ben Stokes actually was furious. That is one of the main reason they came very aggressively on the end of 4th day. Otherwise, I think they wouldn't take that much of intensifying, or they wouldn't go. The match wouldn't be that much intensifying, like what happened on the 4th day evening that we lost 4 wickets. Especially, I believe. தமிழில் சொல்லுவாங்க சொந்த செலவில் சூனியம் வைக்கிறது அப்படின்ட்டு. I mean, just we actually invited a problem, unnecessarily. Then what happened? We just paid it back. Having said those points, India played a fantastic innings, but we cannot forget the innings of Ravindra Jadeja on the highest level, especially with the partnership of Nitish Reddy, then Bumrah, the finally Siraj. We might have thought that they could have hit some 6s or 4s in between the overs, but it is very difficult. All the field were spread out, and it is a big ground, and the ball is uneven, and they have only 1 wicket on hand. So Jadeja cannot take any risk, at that moment. But his innings is one of the best innings. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, one of the team has to win the match. So it was England in that day. Yesterday, people were speaking that the same day England won the World Cup in 2019. So probably it might be a lucky day for them. But overall, if you compare England and India, I believe that Indians are the winners, because we are playing in English conditions. We actually first match we got a great chance of winning the test match, but somehow we lost it. and the second match we created the history by winning by 346 runs, where we never won in the particular ground. The third match, okay, England won, but still I believe India got the great resilience, by standing so much of overs, especially 8, 9, 10, and 11th players with Jadeja partnership. And I don't remember, after very, very, very long time, we have an opportunity to witness such a kind of high-class cricket, highest level of cricket by India and England. And as I said earlier, full credit to Ben Stokes. He took the responsibility of, coming again and again, over after over, and he was trying, his effort was commanding, I don't know how to explain. He is such a nice person, but at the end of the day, what I witnessed on the ground, India and England actually, they had a kind of sledging and a bit of fight between each other. The words were exchanged between them. But after the end of match, when Siraj was sitting on the ground, Root and Crawley went over him and they consoled him, That was the beautiful part of cricket. And then Ben Stokes gone and, shaken the hands. So they forgot everything. On the field, it's a kind of fight between, it's a kind of war between two teams. But once after the game, they became friends and they appreciated each other's effort, which is the highest level in terms of spirit of the game. So it was so nice to watch such a kind of, things happen on the ground at the end of the match. India lost the match, but still I believe India is still having the chance to win the test match series. The next match will be a cracker, definitely, But what I believe that Gill should be as usual. He should be cool enough to handle in any kind of situation. I believe this series will be one of the best series ever happened in the cricket field. All three matches almost went to all 5 days. Recently, we might have seen the matches, they won't even last long after 3 or 4 days. Okay, so both the teams are playing with a lot of intent, and test match is very much alive. And after Gill's captaincy, a lot of questions were being asked. But I believe India is doing the right justice, and there are a few mistakes which might have been corrected, like Rahul's catch, but it is part and parcel of game. But that run out, and Akashdeep's night watchman position should have not happened, I believe. So I believe India will correct their mistakes, and they will come up strong against England next time. And England, I believe, they will come even stronger than what they shown in the last 3 matches. So 23rd in Manchester, the match between India and England will be a cracker, definitely. It will be a big show, and I don't know what to say. I'm just very curious and excited to watch those matches. So thank you, everyone. This is my I don't know. This is just I want to share with you what I felt. My opinions may not be right in all the cases, but whatever I felt, I just shared. If you feel anything, please share anything. Whatever you feel, you can share in the comment section, and let's see what will happen the next match. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.